driving straight to Ibejuleki. This is gonna be a very long video, so you need to take up your cup of coffee and chill to watch our drive. Right from LBS school, we'll be driving straight down to Ibejuleki, and I'll be sharing with you some very vital information that you need to know as regards to buying a property around these houses. Okay, so we are first approaching where we call General Paint, and as we drive, I'll be sharing with you a lot more. It's always good you intend buying a property, but also understanding your location where you're buying the property. And for those who need a property around these houses, this is just about 5 minutes drive to the famous Aja runabout that you know. Okay, so if you hear the latest Lagos noise, understand you are in Las Gidi. Alright, so if you're new on this channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the Heart to Heart TV. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for coming back. You mean so much to me. I really value every of my followers, and you all know I always tell you I love you, and I do love you so much. So right before this Sky Mall, we have a property on the left hand side going for 10 million naira per plot. Okay, you really like the location a lot. It's beautiful, it's habitable, and it's a buy and build. The moment you buy, you start building. 10 million naira per plot. Okay, now Sky Mall is one of the most famous places around this houses. You can see it. I'm trying to show you so that you get to see it. Where you watch movies. We have Chicken Republic there, we have bank, we have so many companies right here. And on the left hand side is Blanco. This is Blanco. All right, it's one of the most famous super around these houses. Okay, so you can see that this side is so busy. Okay, and for those who know what it is to buy a property here, they know what I'm talking about. And I have a lot of investors around these houses, a lot of people who are building strong property portfolio in Nigeria. Few years back, I met with the owner of Chelsea Hotel, and I discovered that what enriched him was real estate investment. And I will share with you. In 1991, he was part of the people who bought a lot of properties around Abuja. Okay, if you know Wuse, you know central areas. He bought a lot of properties there in 1991, and after almost 10 years, he started selling them bit by bit. You know, he sold them bit by bit and enriched his life. Not just his life, his children. There was a transformation in his family. Now, there are a lot of people who have invested so much over the years, and they can tell you that they have actually made a lot of money off real estate. I'm not also exempted because I have a property in Ikorodu, and that Ikorodu I decided to build mini flats so that I can collect rent. I'll be collecting my small change. You all know that I cannot just be selling real estate and I'm not investing. So like I always tell you, I don't have money in the bank. I only have money tied into properties. And right now we are set to move. We are closer to Shongotedo, where I would have to tell you a lot more about Shongotedo, as that's another prime area that you need to know. And it's always good you get to see all of this so that you will know how it is. I mean, this is a raw video, unedited. I mean, this is not I am telling you this is Echo to that TV and all of that. Please don't mind me, you know I play a lot. Let's just talk a lot more as regards to Las Gidi. Okay, so this is Zira Supermarket. It's one of the most popular supermarkets around these houses. A lot of people patronize them, and that's the Patron Hotel. Hotel is another very beautiful big hotel facing the major road. Now I have a lot of clients who keep telling me, you know what, I want to buy a land facing a major road. I have plots of land, okay, facing the major road around these houses. I have for 55 million naira. So for this particular plot of land facing the major road, it will interest you. This is Nero bus stop, very popular bus stop around these houses, and it will interest you that the land facing a major road that I have around Shongo Tedo is going for 70 million, and I have at Abijo. So I have at Abijo facing the major road, and it's going for 55 million naira. If you want somewhere around Awoyaya houses, I have also going for 40 million per plot. These are plots facing a major road, okay? So you can see how pricey plots facing a major road are. So many people want to also buy land around Ibejuleki, and they want facing a major road. So before we get there, we'll talk more. Don't go anywhere. Make sure that you stay tuned to watch a lot more, okay? Welcome back. All right, so we are fast approaching. Hello.
See, there goes your friend.
We are just at ShopRite. See it for yourself. Wow, the car park has the biggest car park so far. All right, ShopRite is one of the most famous places around these houses, and here is Monastery Road. Right along this Monastery Road, I'll tell you, we have a lot of properties available there for sale. We have land for 12 million naira per plot, a C of O land. We have another C of O land, 20 million naira per plot. That 20 million naira per plot is where you can actually buy and start building immediately. And we also have apartments around the houses up for sale, okay? So if you want to buy like a one-bedroom apartment, a serviced one-bedroom apartment, you can get for as low as 10.5 million naira. You can see that we have a lot of properties that you can buy, where you can buy and start living. Now, so many people want to buy a house, or they want to buy a land for some certain purpose. I've made several videos about that. So you've got to figure that out, or you give me a call as fast as possible. Crown Estate, very beautiful. As we drive past, then I'll still share with you a lot more, okay? So while you're trying to buy a property, always take note of this. Buying a property is good, but buying a property in a strategic location matters a lot, okay? It matters because you've got to realize that buying in a strategic location will definitely give your property more value, which means your property will appreciate faster than you can imagine, right? You can see the weather. It seems it's about to rain, and I even love it when it rains, especially when I'm at Ibejuleki. So let's just keep moving so that you get to see how everything is, like how it is, okay? So this is Lagos driving. So when you see us do bang 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 bang, just take just enjoy the trip. I know some of you watching this video, it's been a long time you visited Lagos, or you've not even visited this location or these houses before. This is a very cool, peaceful, serene for those who want peace, they want good environment, they want good security. You should be considering owning a house or a land around the island houses, I mean the Lekki houses. I have clients who keep telling me, you know what, I want to buy a house on the mainland. My brother showed me a house at Badagry, very lovely home at Badagry that I can buy. Excuse me, you can't compare the way your property will appreciate in Badagry and the way your property will appreciate here on the island. Do you understand? So when you're trying to buy a property, always do your calculation right. So don't mind the weather. Like I said, it's about to rain. So for those who have been shouting, it's even raining, not even it's about to rain. You can see it for yourself. Those that will keep shouting, oh, Lekki is water, Lekki is water. I stay on the Lekki houses, okay? I've lived here for years. almost 1 decade, so I can tell you where you will see water and where you will not see water. There's some areas that are very good and okay to buy a property, and you've got to tap from those areas and learn to appreciate a good realtor. So you need to work with a good realtor, because a good realtor will be able to give you everything as you have always wanted. So we are fast approaching Abidjan GRA houses. So we have properties at Abidjan GRA, and we also have a land around Shongotedo, but you have to pass through Abidjan GRA to go through that property, because there is no road link yet, but there will be a road link that will link to Monastery Road. So this is Abidjan GRA. The property we have here, I will still tell you about it. Okay, so we have apartments up for sale. We have a 2-bedroom apartment which is going for 17 million naira. We also have a 3-bedroom penthouse. We have 3-bedroom bungalow going for 25.5 million naira. And like I said, we have a land that you should rush. That land is 5 million naira, and it is set to increase on the 15th of August. Let me loud it again. Maybe some of you will not hear this. The land is going for 5 million naira currently, but it's set to increase on the 15th of August 2020, which means that if it increases and you are buying at the rate of 5 million naira, your property would also be increasing in value. It is set to increase. Don't tell anybody I told you this. And it's increasing to 6.5 million naira. So if you decide to buy 1 acre, as I speak with you, that land of 5 million naira Shongotedo, please, can I buy 1 acre? It means that your property in the next few days will be appreciating with 1.5 million naira per plot, which means your property that you bought as 1 acre would have about 1.5, that's 3 million, that's 9 million naira just in few days on that property. See, I don't know who is your real estate consultant or your real estate advisor, but you've got to call me as fast as possible. Don't keep your money in the bank. Make sure you are taking the right step and doing what you need to do to ensure you get the right properties. Now, if you have heard of Green Spring School, one of the most expensive school in Lagos, here is it. Here is our famous Green Spring School. You can see it for yourself. That's the logo, Green Spring School. And right behind Green Spring School, we have another building up for sale. You can see it. There's a road link there. And the building that is up for sale, we have 3-bedroom terrace. And we also have 3-bedroom terrace, and we also have land available for sale. We have land for 21 million naira per plot. Okay, these are service land in a very strategic location. That land to the main express is less than 3 minutes drive. It's less than 3 minutes drive to the main express. What am I saying 3 minutes? It should be like 1 minute, because from that land to the express you can even do a walk of 5 minutes. So it's really a great deal for anyone who really want to buy a property around these houses. Okay, so let's talk about where we're actually approaching. Okay, we're approaching Awoyaya, and Awoyaya is another prime area that is fast developing. We also have properties here for sale, and like I said, a lot of people don't know road links because they don't live here. They don't know how to really get information about this. Even if you are trying to get it, you may not even get the exact way I'm actually giving it to you. So you all know that for me and Nwakama, I'm unique in my ways. I always give it to you so that you get to see it as it is. Okay, we are approaching one of our famous estates around here. That is Mayfair Garden. So if you don't know Mayfair Garden, this is Mayfair Garden. I remember when this place was just bare land, and some people were like, how are they going to buy property here? You can see the gates, Mayfair, you can see it. People were like, oh, where would this place develop? Now, if you want to buy a house inside Mayfair Garden, you will have at least 100 million naira. If you have 100 million naira, you can buy a house. But if you had bought land then, by now you'll be thinking of either you're building or let me just say half plot and use the money and develop the remaining half. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So it's always good you have a professional real estate advisor so that you can make the right decision as regards to your real estate probably business or your investment. Okay, so you have to make sure you are staying tuned to this YouTube channel so that you can get a lot of more updates. And like you all know, we have a lot of properties available. Like I told you before, you're going to be hearing a lot of in this video because this is Naija. Not just Naija, the unique part of Naija, Lasgidi. I don't know if you know another name of Lasgidi. Okay, where we are going to now, we're going to Ibejuleki, where we have the Lagos Smart City. I don't know if you have heard of the Lagos Smart City. Wow. Anyway, there's a video coming up on this channel about Lagos Smart City, so you've got to pay attention to watch that video. It should be on premiere very soon, and I'm going to really recommend anyone who is intending to buy a land or a house in Lagos to watch that video. It is important. Don't watch it alone. Share it with people you know it will help. I know there are people who also feel they want to invest in Lagos, but they don't know how, they don't know where. So you need to also learn to share the videos with them. Okay, you may be enriching someone tomorrow and you won't even know why or how you made it happen. Okay, and as regards to buying a property in Lagos, I also made a video on a very seamless process that you can follow that could make you buy a land or a house in Lagos. If you are really connected to my channel, I know you must have seen a lot of videos I made. I made like a step-to-step guide to buy a property, and so many other videos that could really equip you as a person to buy a property. Because the reason why I had to take a lot of time to do a lot of videos to equip you is because I already know that for you to buy a property, most times you want to use your friend, your brother, your family. And at the end of the day, I've had clients who really cried to me, you know, my brother made me to buy a land that wasn't genuine. My family made me to buy a land that I'm regretting today. You know, I had a client that was crying to me that, you know what, my brother that I sent money to buy the land did not even buy the land. He sent me fake documents, snapped fake documents to me and all of that. And I told him that for us, the real estate consultant and real estate expert, we have chosen a more seamless way for clients to make payments to companies' account directly. Okay, you don't have to pay a realtor. You just make your payment to the company's account. So whichever realtor you are working with, make sure the realtor is sending in the company's account to you, and you're making payment directly into the company's account. It is important. There are ways you can arrange all of this. Even if you have your family to come and inspect the property, please be the one to fill the form. Whatever form that you are filling, make sure you create time to fill it by yourself, because we've had cases where brothers fill their name on the form and submit it, and they do a lot of things behind. So for you to make it more transparent, if you're taking your brother or your family or your friend to actually check out a property for you, you have to introduce your brother to your realtor and let the realtor also be involved. Because if you are buying a genuine land, it's not just your brother you hold, you would also have a chance to hold your realtor. That's the truth. So you have to carry So here we are at Beachwood Estate. We have property here. We have 13.3 million naira land. The biggest estate around these houses. This is Bogije. And we also have land available here. We have land worth of 20 million naira, 10 million naira, and thereabouts. We have bungalows also available for sale, and we have houses for sale. So you've got to know where locations are before you even try to invest. Right inside Beachwood, we have about 20 estates located inside these estates. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this is really a great deal. And if you go straight down, we are fast approaching the turning to Omu Resorts. There is a turning that links to Omu Resorts. Okay, it seems we've passed it. Yeah, we've passed it. There's a turning to Omu Resorts. Then right here, Vantage Court phase 1, phase 2. You may not really see it well, but this is where it is. We all know that Vantage Court got sold out like few months back. So many of my clients had regrets. It's one of the best and most affordable bungalows ever. But as I speak with you, building materials have gone up so high, I'm telling you. So during this situation that we've been facing, the building materials have kicked very, very high. So, but for Vantage Court 2 is another great deal. It's a 3-bedroom terrace with a BQ, and it's actually going for 27 million naira, delivered at semi-finish. So if you want the company to finish it for you, you need to have another contract entirely, or you can get your own engineer or builder to complete it. But it's just few things that you actually need to complete on your own. Okay, so now we are fast approaching our Eleko Junction. So for those who don't know where Eleko Junction is, we are fast approaching Eleko Junction, where we have a lot of properties also available for sale. And like you all know, to know locations is very, very important in business. You cannot say, okay, you just want to buy a plot of land, you want to buy a house because someone just sweet talk you. So you've got to know where precisely the land is. And this is really a good one for you to be able to locate your property easily. Okay, so right here we are fast approaching Igondo. This is Igondo Lodja, and it's fast developing. As you can see, this is the local government close to Igondo, and could you see location so that you will know where you are buying from.
Exactly.
So we're just at Eleko Junction. This is the famous Eleko Junction that you always hear about. As we are turning, you'll be seeing a lot of properties available for sale, and it's always good you see locations, like I say. So we are turning by the right. You can see it. This is Eleko Junction. You know, it's such a busy area, but the moment you drive down, it's quite peaceful. It's a peaceful and safe terrain. And so we have our property here. So right here we're just at the New Era Youth Camp, and on my left hand side is Amen Estate. If you know where Amen Estate is, I have clients who keep telling me, and I missed Amen Estate phase 1. And some of these clients have not still made up their mind to buy from phase 2 until phase 2 is set. You don't wait to buy a land, you buy a land and wait, or you buy a house and wait. Amen Estate is a fully serviced estate, it's well secured. All the buildings, they are in bricks and they are alike. They are very, very beautiful. And that's the same thing at Amen Estate phase 2. And Amen Estate phase 2 is just on the right hand side of the road, which is also beautiful. It's only for those who understand how strategic this area is. Okay, now so many people want to buy a house in Lekki, and they want to buy a house around Eleko Oasis, and they keep asking me, which area do you think I can buy? Yes, Lekki house is beautiful, it's good, but I can't lie to you that flood is not always there, whether you like it or not. But you see these houses, the land is okay. You can buy land here and build comfortably, because most of the houses here, there is good channel to channel the water to drain them to a canal. So it's much easier to build around these houses. So I'm really concerned about anyone who is planning. I mean, you're planning to own your own home, you need to be considering these houses. So you can see on the right hand side, this is the area we have Amen Estate. We have commercial plots available here also going for 22 million. We have a plot of land going for 17 million naira. Now for those who don't know, just last 2 months or so, a plot of land in Amen Estate for the residential plot, it was 15 million. So for those who bought at 15 million just last 2 months, their property has appreciated with 2 million additional. If I tell you that buying a property and keeping it to use at a later date can enrich you, as in can turn your life around, you may not believe it. But don't worry, I'm also an investor, and as I'm investing, I will be keeping you posted. Don't just be a watch or don't just be a video watcher or somebody that just sit down and watch video that Anne makes, but be an investor. I want to encourage you, don't just watch videos, be an investor, okay? So right now we are still driving down. We are fast approaching another T junction, and this T junction is a very great one. One is going to the left hand side where we have one of our beach fronts, and where you see a lot of more localities of Ibejuleki. Whether you like it or not, you will see it today. Okay, so for this particular T junction that we're approaching is a good one. The left hand side, the left hand side is where the Lagos Smart City is coming. Wow. So if you have heard of Lagos Smart City, this is where we are turning to, and this is where we have a lot more, like a free trade zone. We have a lot more that you can even imagine. Okay, this T junction is very important to Ibejuleki. We are going to be facing Ibejuleki Expressway. Okay, it's very, very important for you to know where all of these properties are, so that you can have a proper understanding where it is. Okay, you don't just see videos of, oh, we are selling this, and you don't even know where they are. So you can sit anywhere in the world and buy a property in a comfortable location that you want. The world has gone past, oh, let somebody come and help me to see if it's good. Somebody you are sending sometimes may not see light in what you're seeing. So you have to put yourself in the shoe of being the decision maker of what you want. Okay, I've seen where a client of mine intend buying a property, and one of the person they sent to come and see was like, no, this place is far. I think it's better to buy in Badagry. You can't compare the way properties will appreciate in Badagry to Lagos. I have people who don't live in Lagos, but they invest, they invest their hard-earned money right here in Lagos.
They see person when serious, when give them some kind of things when they never expect, they will just marry. You call yourself, but you don't talk, say you know marry before.
Now, so still in that cage, now so I tell you the see person before you know.
They tell you say, I see opportunity, you won't make a miss, huh? If you miss that.
And they do the video, now everything join. Say go come out.
Okay.
They go inspection, G's come up, we talk about the G's.
Nah, so some people will say, I don't want to marry. So like that lady now, the one I mentioned, she said she has money, blah blah. This is for even on blogs that I can buy mic, can do this and that and all that. But tomorrow, before people know what happened, she even gave birth, because maybe she had the pregnancy. You know, she gave birth. People were like, maybe you say man like this.
Say engage
now?
you.
Is this one the immaculate conception? And I do them like him now. All of them were deceived now. They won't go to marry now. I know of one girl, she's a blogger. She was one blogging for us. I don't know whether he met her for office. One short girl, she was girl that bought your notebook. That notebook last of that time.
Okay.
Now she said she was taking that the life of that lady as her. So look at her. If I tell them, say, look at her. Is she married? She want to do career. She want to build a career. When this thing happened, she say, look at this lady. I was saying, you never see anything. Everybody have his whole life to live. They compare others now. We do like him.
Oh wow. So she said, don't marry now.
Yeah, not money for marry now. You're not married again now, because now I don't find, because she was doing that lifestyle like career. I'm a career woman. That was what she was doing. So that's what I think tricky. There plenty. There was even one I knew. That one. The guy was doing well. The issue was that all this pride, and the guy was also a graduate too. The guy the girl supposed to marry was also a graduate. But you know this pride thing, I studied this. She studied petrochemical, all those things. That was what she studied. I think that was what she studied. And the guy studied, I think agriculture.
Yeah.
So they both graduated at the same time, with same school, everything. No, they were dating school then. Before you knew what happened, the guy was actually serious to manage the girl. The girl now said, your career, what you rent does not tally with. But the he was now believing that maybe after graduation, you know, NYC, you just jump to Chevron or what's it called? All those oil companies. They never knew life is not like that. The girl actually begged, she tried, the guy tried, called the people around her, begged the girl, talked to her. Sometimes the guy will call, the girl will be insulted, and I'm present to this one, the living witness. Please, this is. And the guy tried, and the guy said, okay, I've tried. Even help knows that I've tried. So the guy met somebody else, and the guy never wasted because the guy was ready for marriage now.
Yes.
Before know what happened. The next thing we saw was introduction traditional wears. The guy posted. You know, it's tradition for weddings. The next day it was a white wedding attire. So
wow.
The guy started crying. You know, the first time she saw that traditional dressing, that shows that they are already married. Because the white one is just this white wedding now.
Yes.
The guy started, after the guy stopped crying, she was not telling us, forget to, this guy loves me. If I tell her now, I can call off the wedding. I said, yes. I said,
he roll out for mouth.
No, so that you know, Blair said that me not here. I said, I bet that way to be repeating. He said, Mr. Collins, I'm telling you, that guy lost so much. It was the guy that been calling me that was abusing. I said he studied agriculture now. Me that studied petrochem. You know, all those kind of things. If I call him, we'll call up that wedding.
And certificate they take my.
I said, see, just that you still wear clothes now. If not, you wear clothes, but say you don't demand though. If person tell you this, are you okay? Sure, I bet this is not they make you man safe. Because you know, if you call and I say wait. Before you saw this traditional attire, which is traditional wedding, they've done introduction. Family and family have met, agreement have I don't know, your call with the guy will just say, okay, I'm not doing it, come, let me marry you. I want it to happen. Are you for real? Are we still in this world? Am I dreaming? The guy said now, before you go to have Piam, we saw update on the guy's Facebook accounts. The
married.
Traditional, the white wedding.
Sure.
I said, okay, Madam Alpha, if you made that call, we won't make. Started crying. If I tell you, do you know this girl don't even know how to cook?
Are you serious?
Another batch, no, if you make. This girl has sometimes will be in the office. This girl open YouTube. Yes, it's good to learn, but there are some things where you never know how to do. They form. Now you never know anything. Now you they form pass.
Humble.
Supposed to humble. There was a day that guy that's supposed to marry. In fact, later she met someone self. Wait for Mariam. But you know those mother-in-law something. The mother, the will-be mother-in-law. Because you know Mariam came to visit the son. My sister. This girl never fit make another soup. Another soup will not fit make. Say me they go buy soup. And all these women they are very smart. They will know the soup. They will know so you go buy something for outside.
Yes, nah.
Before nothing they happen, that was the end. Now that time, I thought this girl not be small picking, and I can't go YouTube. I had to make ogbono. It's good to learn, but not be this kind of time now. You don't form finish now. And I do how to learn ogbono. They will go show you South Africa. Oh, you go copy for book. The day where your mother will go make and that time you know say.
Your boys cannot tell you make.
Not all you do ogbono.
Hey,
so fams, like you all know, we'll be gisting a lot more to make this trip very interesting. And we are fast approaching Lekki Free Trade Zone. And if you know where Lekki Free Trade Zone is, then good and fine. If you don't know, please pay attention to the video. You will definitely see the Lekki Free Trade Zone. And after there, we're going to be approaching Akudo. Akudo is also popular houses where we have markets. We have land for sale around Akudo. It's going for 6.5 million naira per plot. So if you're interested, you need to call me as fast as possible to buy. It is important you are buying genuine properties from the right realtor, okay?
She's gonna cry. Always small this place in the corner. So she started crying. I say, my sister, don't be say they laugh you. Now you tell us if you come and if you call off the wedding. Our market won't be now. Now so that was the end. You know, I don't know why people, say you know that you they form. You understand? Don't be say you too good fine like that, say. I would say don't be say you too fine. Don't be say you fine like that. This one will come up for you. You're there and small your party. So even if you say you fine, people they will find past you.
Yeah.
The this you say you read. Wasn't a lecturer that taught you?
Do men buy and marry because of certificate or beauty again?
Zero.
That one does not, especially in Africa.
Men
in Nigeria that I know of.
Let me tell you something. Have you not seen
like only need responsible woman?
God bless you. Have you
just passed the 6.5 million naira? So here is a police station. You can see that this area is quite secured. This is a police station at Akodo. Akodo is very popular at Ibejuleki. We are still driving through Ibejuleki Road, but let's keep talking until we get to some very strategic places.
So as we were saying, if men marry for certificate and what again? Certificate and beauty, have you? Okay. Have you not seen a scenario whereby a responsible man? I'm not saying ladies are not responsible. Since we are talking about marriage now, right?
Yes.
So have you not
and as a married man too.
And as a married man too.
Yes.
So now, have you not seen a scenario whereby a responsible man, well-to-do man, go and marry one girl that's not too beautiful or not well educated, go like as he goes school rich and this can't get come marry. You know? And see if find a shit he can't woman we come marry. Men of nowadays, I don't even know before Sha, because I'm not in before. Yes. So they don't marry for certificate or for beauty any longer.
Yeah.
But some of these things, no, not even some of these things will fade out.
True.
You understand? You have your whatever degree and you think you are beautiful, your figure, whatever. The time will come, all those things will fade, they will drop. So if a man married because of those things that cannot withstand the test of time. So what will now happen when these things fade away? When those things that were shouting hallelujah are now saying amen.
Hey.
So how will the thing now, you know that kind of a thing. So what men need, number one, that's how God wired us. Men are kings. And kings must be respected. Whether I like to know, let the man be short, let the man be whatever. You might not respect him outside because he's not a husband. That's for him. He will take it, like insult him, no problem. That's why I see some small girls that have somebody that's even of their don't take this one.
So here is the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Lekki Free Trade Zone is one of the most popular places on the Ibejuleki houses. You can see it. It's neatly built for business, strictly business. It's a trading center for Lagos State to generate a lot of income. Wow, it's quite big, and we'll be approaching some other important places as we drive down. You can see it. You can see it. This is very, very big. Okay. All right.
Where do I go stop? It's just way, according to the Bible, Jesus Christ our Lord. You know, we respect Jesus Christ. Our man is the head of the house, just as Jesus Christ is the head of the church.
Yes.
So imagine that men will not be saying, those men that are doing, I know they are stupid, they are foolish. Now be saying Jesus Christ, you want to compete with your creator. You understand? Just as if a dog, a pet, try to compete with the owner. So now, once you are married, I'm not saying once you are married, you are not a slave. You understand? And once you are married, that man is your head, for crying out loud. It's your head, it's your king now. And there's no king without a queen. So you take that position of a queen and respect the king.
Yes.
So when I say because we are married, we'll be the same. Me and my husband will be the same. I'm not supposed to respect him. We don't marry now. We don't do the same level.
Yes.
If you like, age him. Now you see no now. If you don't respect him, forget him, madam. Let the man be like this. See, the day you answer to that call that you want to marry this man, then you should have in mind that you must respect him to the last letter.
Yes.
Not because you read book, maybe the man is just a businessman, he's not well educated. Now you want to start showing your attitude. You are not a career woman, or you have a business, you have more money, you are not getting more money, you want to be showing skills. They are well to do. Some people say, hey, the woman is beautiful now. What happened? Why is the man still cheating all this kind of thing? Forget to. If the man is not finding comfort in a beautiful and responsible and rich woman, and one ugly woman is the one delivering the cup, my sister, forget it. You will go for it. You will go for it. That's what many people don't know.
So you see, men like comfort,
respect and comfort.
Yes,
because the way God wired men, they have many battles that they are fighting already. As a man, the day you're doing battle as a man, responsibility comes with it. You grow up, siblings are there. If you don't have siblings, families are there, and they will always be there because people give back to you, right? Now you grow to be a man, even when you were struggling to be, maybe you were in school or you were learning one or two trades, you are just trying to survive. that's another struggle on its own.
Yes.
And after that, you want to settle down, you know, to have a family. See, you are not taking another responsibility from another home, which is the woman. Marrying another responsibility, which you must cater for.
Yes.
Then before you know it, children will come. Now you are not dealing with your immediate family, your whole family, your extended family, the in-laws and all that. You are trying to balance all these things. You are on the street trying to make ends meet, and at the same time you will come home, somebody somewhere that's supposed to be comforting you, encouraging you, will be giving you discomfort. What will you do? That's why you see sometimes they'll say, why the man just will die? Men die before, because men will take that on ourselves. Okay, now man will first women they die. Why? It's because of stress now. Because of stress. You stress all through your life just to balance things, and at the end you expect that person to live long.
Wow.
It's not easy. So if that man comes so, and after doing all these things, nagging, talking, problem and all those kind of things, before you know it, some might take it in an aggressive way. Some might just decide to, okay, let me be pull up somewhere. Or God will say, I have a emergency meeting. I have business so place or so location, even outside states. Oh God, there's somewhere for Lagos they chill. So after we will tell you 1 week safe, so that you know call her. The money will give you call. I don't know, the children say that they fine. And if you come, she'll be a welcome man. Some they advise themselves. Some will want to be, you know, offensive, maybe beating and all those kind of things. Some don't let say, okay, they will say you're a beating woman. A woman right, those kinds of will happen. Some will advise themselves, why you do all this way women say? Won't kill yourself. Find one this thing where will take the chill. And you will be okay. And before you know, once you test and finish, to stop, and you now have divided mind. And now the new mistress is delivering what madam at the store supposed to be doing. And even if somebody they advise your guys stop this thing now, it will be difficult for you to make decisions now. Okay, do you want me to stop this thing and go back to that old ways? So now the what be that to if a man have whatever he wants in the house as comfort, respect, I'm not saying this woman can go outside. I tell you, I know some people if they watch it now they'll say na lie. Men that will cheat, men that will cheat is I don't know. Men will cheat, now will cheat. Men will cheat, now will cheat. Now they find out they make person cheat. Now they say cheat. What's the reason? Everything must happen for a reason. Some people say it's in their gene. Thank you. It's in their gene. But there are still some people you are seeing that they don't do this thing. So which gene husband can get? Is it animal gene? So that's the thing. I'm telling you, something must trigger something. Yes, we know a gun kills. But you cannot just drop a gun and that gun go and kill somebody. Somebody must go and pull a trigger. But that trigger will be pulled. So every man has a way God wire them. So and a woman should understand how you know
men are wired.
Yes, men are wired, especially the one that's your own, your husband. Understand? So you know me say just see you man and Russian. You don't understand person, you will get issues.
Okay, right now we are just at the Dangote refinery entrance. You can see it. This Aziz. You can see it. Aliko Dangote has about 2,325 plots. Plots around this Aziz. So this particular land is very, very big. I'm going to be sharing with you how big it is. You can see the fencing. There is a wire showing Lagos free zone. Those are his properties. And as we drive down, you will see where other companies started buying properties. They already even bought before Dangote came to this Aziz. The refinery is in there. The fertilizer plant too is in there. So if you look straight as we drive past, you will see that we have Kellogg's, we have some other companies still on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we've got a very, very lovely seaport. We call that place Lagos Seaport. It's going to be the biggest seaport in Lagos. So you will see how it is being designed as we drive past. So Dangote plots exceed all of these companies area. So after where you're seeing this company, you will still see this barbed wire like you're seeing straight down. Okay, so right here we have Power Oil company on and functioning already. Okay, and you all know people that lives here or people that walk around here, they also want to live around this Aziz. So you've got to realize that and tend to invest earlier at Ibeju-Lekki. So like I said, I'll be showing you the right hand side. The right hand side, as you can see, is set to deliver shortly. I mean, if you come here, you will see that we have dredgers already. You can see it. Work is ongoing every day to ensure that this Lagos seaport starts running. This is Lekki Port. We call this place Lekki Seaport. Okay, it is quite big, and as you can see, there is how it's going to look like, which I'm going to show you on a billboard shortly. I just want you to have a proper view of this, then you get to see the billboard shortly. Okay, we are closer to the billboard so that you will see what this smart city will look like, where you are actually seeing that, you know, that work is ongoing. You will see the future of Ibeju-Lekki gradually. And you know one thing I like about Lagos? If Lagos says they will do something, they will surely do something. I don't know if you know about the Aja Bridge. The Aja Bridge was in plan, but the moment they started the project, it's already completed. So let me make a zoom so that you can see it properly. Can you see it? That is Lekki Port Enterprise, where the Lekki Port, how it's going to look like. You can see it? Just take a look. You can rewind this video and watch it over and over again and ask yourself, how many plots do I have here? How many acres? How many hectares do I have on these houses? I'm challenging a lot of people because I have clients who are saying, and you know what, even if you don't hear from me after I've bought this one, please send me more plots of land. I need to invest. How many plots have you bought? Is it 1 acre? Is it 1 hectare? 1 hectare is 15 plots. 1 acre is 6 plots. You need to ask yourself a lot of more questions. Now, like I said, the Dangote refinery itself its plots still extend, as you can see, where the barbed wire is. And we are driving straight closer to his office. Each time he visits these houses, he stays around his office, which I will show you in a bit. Okay, and if you're new on this channel, you've not hit your subscribe button, don't miss this channel. Make sure you are hitting your subscribe button immediately. Like you all know, we have a lot of videos right here, and it's good you are connected to watch a lot more. Okay, so each time Dangote visits is lovely refinery, this is where he stays. I mean, this is where his office is. Okay, this is Dangote's office itself. It's a very beautiful place. It's important you own a property around these houses. This is one of the richest man in Africa. Aliko Dangote is a businessman. I don't just call him a businessman, I call him a business tycoon. He has enriched a lot of people. He has offered jobs. He has provided a lot of things right in this country. And everyone connected to him in one way or the other has benefited in one way or the other in terms of business-wise. Okay? Now, as we look at all of this area, what are you thinking? What is your mind telling you that the future of this place will look like? Probably in 10 years, 15 years, what are you thinking? I want you to ask yourself and give me your comment at the comment section box where we can interact properly. Definitely, if you drop your comment, I'll be willing to give you a response as fast as possible. Also, I forgot to tell you, we have 6 plots of land just adjacent the Dangote refinery houses. 1 plot is going for 20 million naira. So if you're interested, let me know. You can decide to buy that 6. No, we have a client on it, and so if you're interested, make sure you are keying in as fast as possible. A plot is going for 20 million naira, and it's good you make plans. You know, make plans, make hay when the sun shines. You got what I'm saying? Okay, so like I told you, you're going to be seeing the green barbed wire. The barbed wire is still on. These are all of his plots. Sorry, I made mention of 2,325 plots. It's not plot, 2,325 acres. I mean, so if you check on Google, you will definitely see it as I just mentioned. Okay, so this is also his fertilizer plant, the location where he has his fertilizer plant. So let's drive down and enjoy this trip so well. Okay, you can see the road, right? Third road. Am I shouting? Okay, so sorry. You know, when you see third road without gallop, your heart will be at rest. So here is our famous Access Bank. This is Access Bank. It's very new here. You can see it. And right opposite here, we have our famous Moonstone. A mini flat there is going for 7.5 million naira, and a 2-bedroom is going for 8.5 million naira, delivered as semi-finish. Okay, so it's going to be a very good thing that you own a unit here, very close to where Dangote refinery stop. So you can see the Dangote refinery, that place, that's where the Dangote property stop, and you have your own units around this axis. You can see that as we drive down, you see a lot of beautiful estates around this axis, lovely estates that could interest you. And right here we have another beautiful sea of old land. I mean, a sea of old land going for 7 million naira. Wow, this is really a great deal. And it's always good so we have beautiful commercial plots around this house. It's going for 7.5 million naira. You need to rush this offer as fast as possible. This is a great deal. I don't intend you missing out from buying from these particular properties. We also have another plot around where we just passed now, going for 12 million naira commercial plots. You have to buy the commercial plots also, not just residential. Commercial plots are sometimes at its peak. You can make money off commercial plots easily. In fact, you may even be the one doing shakara for clients coming. Imagine that you have a commercial plot that some probably investors really want to buy, and they tell you, okay, we want to buy this in dollars, or we want to buy it, and you know, you let them bid before you even think of, you know, collecting any amount for your plot. You even let them bid, you know, before you decide. So this is really a good to go area. This is Lagos Smart City upcoming. You know, when I came here like last 2 years, the road wasn't like this. They're actually opening the road. This road, you can see that work is ongoing to expand the road, and we are fast approaching the Dangote jetty. Dangote jetty is another spot. You know, apart from the Lagos jetty, he has his own jetty right here, private jetty, where he will be using. So don't get scared if you say, oh, this our Lagos port is for Dangote. No, he has his own private one, set. I mean, when I mean set, I mean it is set for him. Already is in use, so you have nothing to worry about this. Okay, so by the